Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where this time we're going to be doing a character review and discussion for Director Orson Krennic. He is the main antagonist of the Rogue One standalone Star Wars movie, and he is another one of those characters whose downfall is ultimately caused by his own ambition. Um, Krennic is a high-ranking Imperial during the time of the Galactic Civil War, the Dark Times, kind of between episodes 3 and 4. And he is the one who is heading the project to construct the Death Star. So the iconic Death Star from A New Hope, Director Krennic is the man behind that plan. However, his constant efforts to push funding and push resources into this project are kind of undermined by other people in the empire who are kind of looking at him like he's obsessed with creating this thing, and there's a lot of pushback against maybe not putting all of the empire's resources into that one basket. He feels like Governor Tarkin comes along and kind of takes credit for the successes of this super weapon, something that fuels him further into kind of this descent of madness, just trying to perfect this weapon and become one of the high ranking people of the empire. Krennic has the ambition to be alongside the emperor, to be above Vader, to be above Tarkin, to be above all the other high ranking Imperials. He wants that power. He's in a constant pursuit of power, and he views the Death Star as a way to obtain it. Krennic is also, for lack of better words, very unempathetic. At the beginning of the film, he tracks down Galen Erso with his family and without hesitation, just destroys their entire livelihood. Even tries to, go after his own daughter just because this man does not want to come and work for him to help construct the Death Star. He takes everything so personal, and you see later on in his interactions with Darth Vader, and he's like constantly seeking some type of approval or a pat on the back. But in the reality, he's just another tool of the Empire. He's blinded by his own ambition, and he meets his end. Still holding to that idea that the Death Star is this infallible thing, and he's proven wrong as an intentional design flaw by Galen Erso leads just that small opening for the rebellion to make a move. And when the plans get in the hands of the rebels, they're able to capitalize on it, and they're able to, undo his work, which he wasn't around to see, but he rests in the galaxy with his legacy being this weapon that was destroyed and then rebuilt and destroyed again. As Darth Vader once said, the super weapon is nothing, compared to the power of the Force. Um, so yeah, I mean, as far as Imperials go, Krennic's pretty interesting. Like I said, he's one of the more ambitious ones. Um, and for him to have the idea for the Death Star and to really, you know, put his claim as making that his great life work, is pretty remarkable. And I think with Krennic, you're going to have to ignore the fact that all the Imperials kind of operate the same, and understand that he's just more symbolic of the Death Star itself, and a time period where the Empire is just trying to use whatever they can to dominate and rule. So I'm going to give Krennic a 7.8 out of 10. Like I said, he's not the most interesting character, but I think he was the perfect antagonist for Rogue One. He was always enjoyable watching him kind of interact with Tarkin, interact with Vader, and kind of, be the odd man out in this power dynamic in the Empire. So, yeah, going to be a 7.8 out of 10 for Krennic. And that's all I got for this video. I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button. And as always, may the force be with you. Now let's blow up that like button and go home.